So in this Curling IO tutorial video, we're going to cover discounts. So again, I'm in my demo curling club admin area, and this time I'm going to click on the club drop-down menu in the top right, and then go to the discounts. Now I'm on the discounts page, and I don't have any set up yet. So we're going to go ahead and create a new discount. And so the first discount we're going to do is called a multiple league discount. So what I want to do is for whenever a curler purchases 2 leagues, I want to give them 20% off on their second league. So I'm going to call the discount 2 league. I'm going to put 20% for the discount amount. I can ignore the seasonal per curler because they're never going to receive this more than once anyways. And then down here in the criteria section, what I'm interested in is the number of leagues. So I'm going to select 2 here. And that's all I need to do to create that discount. Now I'm going to create another one here. It's going to be a 3+ leagues. This is a pretty common one. We're going to say 50% off this time. And then down here in criteria again, I'm going to select 3 or more this time and create that discount. Now, even though I've created this discount, no one can receive them yet because they're not assigned to any of my leagues or products. So I'm going to go over to my leagues section. I've got 3 leagues that I've pre-created in the system here. And I'm going to go down into the discount section for each one of them. I'm going to edit them. And then I'm going to add these 2 discounts that I just created. So now the Monday Night Open participates in these discounts. However, Tuesday Night Mix and Wednesday Night Men still don't, so no one can receive them yet because only one of my leagues participates in them. So I need to add these to each one of those. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to the other 2 leagues. And now I've got my 2 discounts. My 2 league is at 20%, and my 3rd league, 4th, 5th, 6th, however many, will all get 50% off. So let's test that out. So I'm going to click on the club menu here, and then public site. I'm actually going to hold down the Command or Control key to open it up in a new tab, and then I'm going to add these to my cart. So I'm going to add the Monday Night Open to my cart. I'm going to assign one of my existing profiles to it. So we've got Bart here. We'll just say he's on Team Simpson. Bart hasn't paid the Curling Canada, Curling Ontario fee yet, so they've been added. I'm going to add the Tuesday Night Mixed. Again, I'm going to assign Bart. And now you can see that he's receiving the 2 league discount on his second league. Now, we're actually not going to assign the 3rd league yet because I want to show you that it will span multiple purchases. So we're going to go ahead and complete this purchase. And then we're going to go back to our leagues, and this time I'm going to add the Wednesday Night Men's. Now this could be a week later, a month later, I decide that I also want to play in this league. And you will notice that I still get the discount. So this time it's the next step up. It's the 50% 3-league discount that I'm getting. And I can go ahead and make that purchase. So that's how we do the multi-league discounts. That's how they work. So let's try some different discounts. So we also have, first I'm going to delete Bart's orders so that we can repurchase with him. So he's coming in fresh. Then go back over to our discounts, and let's try some different ones. So let's do an age-based discount now. So we'll call it a junior discount. And we're going to say this time a fixed amount. You get $50 off as a junior joining one of our leagues. And so the maximum age for juniors is going to be 17. So if you're 17 and under, you can receive this discount. I'm going to go ahead and create that. And let's also add a seniors discount while we're at it. So we're just going to call it senior, and this one will be $25. And our minimum age to receive this is going to be 50, so including age 50 and over. Create that discount. Going to go ahead and delete these old discounts, which we just did. And then again, these aren't being applied yet because they haven't been assigned to any leagues. So next we need to assign them to our leagues that should be eligible for them. So I'm going to go to the Monday Night Open, and I'm going to assign both the junior and the senior discounts to it. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to the public side where I'm already logged in. I'm going to remember I deleted Bart's orders, so he doesn't have any existing orders. So I'm going to add the Monday night open, and I'm going to assign Bart. And Bart should receive the junior discount. So he's getting a fixed number discount, a fixed amount of $50 off. And this will keep applying for every league that he joins that has this discount assigned to it. So the next thing we want to do is we want to test the senior discount, and for that I need to make Marge a little older. I think we'll make her really old. Well, not that old. And I haven't agreed to the waiver for Marge yet, so we'll do that. And then I'm going to add the Monday night open to my cart again, but this time I'm going to assign Marge, and we're going to see that she should get the senior discount, which was a fixed amount of $25. So we've got Bart getting the junior and Marge getting the senior. So at this point I'm not going to bother checking out. I'm just going to clear the cart, and we'll go try some different discounts. So we've covered age, we've covered multiple league. Now we can try out a days before closed or an early bird. So what we can do is offer your curlers a discount based on how early they purchase one of your leagues or they register for one of your leagues. So this is based on the registration close date for your league. So I'm actually going to say 60 days before the league's registration closes. And if they meet that criteria, then they're going to receive a 5% discount. So we're going to call it early bird, 5%, 60 days before close. Okay, and then we're going to go back into our leagues, and I'm going to take a look at the Monday night open. And registration closes on January 1st, so they shouldn't be eligible for it. So let's try that over on the public side. I'm going to go and purchase the Monday night open. Again, we'll just use Bart. And he's not receiving a discount because he's not 60 days out from when registration closes. But if my registration closed in, say, March, the end of March, then I refresh this. Did I do it on the Monday night open? Oh, I think we forgot to assign the discount. We did. So now that we've assigned the early bird discount, so we had the discount created, but we hadn't assigned it to a league. So it's a pretty common mistake, and that's something you'll always need to remember to do. So now that it's been assigned, I am getting the early bird discount of 5% of $200 is $10. But our test that we did a minute ago where we weren't receiving it wasn't accurate because we didn't have the discount associated. So I'm going to roll back this close date. We're going to set it back to January 1st. Let's go all the way back to December 1st just to make sure that we shouldn't be eligible. And if I refresh my cart, the discount is gone. Okay, so that's the early bird discount. So now we're going to go back over here. We've covered the early bird. And what else can we do? So we're going to skip number and lineup because that's kind of a complicated one that has to do with registering as a team and putting in all your members in the lineup and then getting a discount based on how many team members you have in there. For this demonstration, I'm just doing individual registrations, so we're not really dealing with that. So I am just going to we're going to try a custom field discount next. What we're going to do is create a custom field checkbox for a first-time curler. And it looks like I've already got one here. So I've got a checkbox custom field that's called first-time curler, and it just has some hint text that says, is this your first time curling? Okay. And so now we're going to create a discount. We're going to say first-time curler as the name of the discount. And we're going to give them, we'll say 15% off. Okay. And now this time we're going to say custom field to match on is first time curler. Now this value here, we can just omit this because it's a checkbox. But if we want to do something like a coupon, which we can do next, then we might want to have a value here. So I'm just going to save this discount. And then I'm going to go over to my leagues. I'm going to select the Monday Night Open. And I'm going to do two things this time. First, I need to make sure that the custom field is showing up for the registration of this league. I don't want to make it required because that will force people to always have to check the box. I want it to remain optional. And then I'm going to add the first time curler discount. So now when I come over here, we're just going to clear out our cart. We're going to go back and add the Monday Night Open to our cart. I'm going to assign Bard again. And now this time I'm seeing this custom field here called first time curler with the hint text, is this your first time curling? And so I'm going to check this box and I should receive my 15% discount, which I am for my first time curler. Now if I didn't have this box checked, and I can go in here and change it, then I'm not receiving the discount. So I'm only receiving the discount when I've checked that box. So we're going to leave this in the cart and we're going to show you what the coupon discount works like. So in our discounts here, I'm just going to edit this existing discount. We're going to call it coupon. We'll call it a family discount. And we're going to make it, just to make it a different amount, we'll say 50%. And this time, instead of it saying first time curler, we're going to want to match on a custom field with them entering the value of family. So first we have to set up our custom field. So I forgot to set that up first. So in here, in my custom fields, in the club drop down, I'm going to create a new custom field. I'm going to leave it as a text box. I'm going to say coupon code, and please enter any coupon codes you have. And then over here in my discounts, for my family discount, I'm going to say I'm going to select the coupon code as the custom field to match on, and I'm going to say it must equal family. And the case doesn't matter. I can be using lowercase or uppercase. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, so now I have a family discount. It should already be assigned to the league because we reused that existing first time curler discount, which it is, but we don't have the correct custom field. So I need to select the coupon code here. And again, we're not going to make it required. We don't want to force people to have to enter a coupon code. And then now if we go back over here to our cart and I hit change, now it's asking for a coupon code. So if I put in family, and it doesn't matter if I mix case or I make a mistake in typing it, as long as it actually equals family, then we'll see we're receiving that 50% family discount. If I put something in here that wasn't family, then I shouldn't receive the discount, and I don't. Okay. So there are a couple other discounts that are interesting. We're going to skip the fee, and we're going to skip the exclusive. This is really just about having, let's say you have two discounts that shouldn't be additive. They shouldn't stack. Then you could make them exclusive of each other. We're going to do a product discount though. This is going to be our last one. So over in our products, we're going to create a new product. We're going to call it the full member product. It's a standalone. We could actually make it both so it can be added as an add-on. We're going to give it a price of $500 plus HST, and we're going to create that. And then we're going to go over here and create a discount. So we're going to take our existing one again. We'll just modify it, and we'll say full member. It's the full member discount, and we're going to make this 100%. So if you're a full member, you don't pay anything for leagues. So we'll go ahead and make that 100%. And then down here, we're going to get rid of this custom field matching criteria, and instead we're going to select the full member. Oh, this is the problem because I set it up as an add-on. So I just have to go back over here to the product, and it needs to be a standalone. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then in my products, member active, it's because I'm not requiring a curler profile, or I was stumped there for a second. But I need to require a curler profile if I'm going to do a product-based discount because it needs to match on the actual curler. Otherwise, we don't know if they purchased the product. So that was the problem. It wasn't that it wasn't standalone. So I'm going to fix that. Okay, and then I'm going to come back here to my full member discount, and now the product should show up, which it does. So there's my full member product discount. So what we want this to do is we want to associate it to leagues, and then if you don't have the full membership product, you're going to be paying full price for the leagues. But if you have purchased the full member product at some point this season, then the leagues will be free. So we're going to go down here, and we have the full member. We don't need this custom field anymore. And I'm also actually going to add the full member because I said it could be an add-on or a standalone. I'm also going to add it as an add-on. So instead of having to purchase it on its own first, I can actually just add it as an add-on to the league. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other leagues, just to show that it will be applied. So we won't pay for any leagues as a full member, which is a fairly likely scenario. And then we'll say full member there. And now over here, I'm just going to clear out my cart, go back over to my leagues. I'm going to add the Monday Night Open to my cart. I'm going to select Bard again. And now I have an add-on here called full member. So I'm going to check that. I want to pay the $500 for a full member. And you'll see that the full member, as well as the Curling Canada, Curling Ontario fee here, the full member has been added at $500, but I'm getting a 100% discount on the league, so the league is now free. Okay, and if I continue to add other leagues into my cart that are assigned to the same curler, then you'll see that they are also discounted. So they're both at 100%. One thing I want to mention is because we said full member product was seasonal per curler, that means they can't purchase this more than once per curler. It doesn't matter if I check this box, it's not going to get added to my cart again. Okay, and now I can add the Wednesday Night Men's, assign Bard again. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I check it. And so I'm actually getting my value out of my full membership. So I paid $500, but I'm saving, I'm getting $600 off, so I'm saving $100. Okay, and that's it. And that's the end of our discounts presentation, and stay tuned for our next one.